right, pretty hairy topic for today. This is a pretty big one. I remember the night I tried to take my own life, what I thought about, some of the things I thought about. One of the things that I thought was that I was a huge burden to everybody around me because of the way that I'd acted, the way that I'd been, my thought patterns, my self beliefs leading up to that night, that point. And a big one that I was that I was a burden. And I've thought that since. I've thought that, after the birth of my two daughters, nowhere near as acutely or as in a practical sense like I did back then, where there was intent behind it. But those thoughts have gone through my head that I'm a burden. And when you think you're a burden, then you're going to free the people around you by getting rid of yourself because you don't want to burden them. You don't want to make their life harder. You don't want to be the thing that brings them down, right? But I'm here to tell you today, 7 years after trying to take my own life, thinking I was a burden, having thought that in the meantime about my daughters, thinking that taking my own life and getting rid of myself would free them from me because I was going to hold them back and make their life worse. If you're watching this, or if you know someone that needs to hear it, you are not a burden. You're somebody who's going through pain. You're somebody who's suffering something. You're somebody that needs to hear this. You're somebody that needs somebody to help you. You've got unmet needs. You don't understand what you're going through. You're confused. You're traumatized. You're depressed. You're anxious. Whatever your affliction is, the you right now that thinks that you are a burden is not the real you. I don't care what you think I don't care what you think about yourself. I know the rotten things that are going through your head. I know the story you're telling yourself. I know it. I promise you. I've been there. I've been there lots of times, and I'll probably go there again at some point in my life, right? But if you're there right now, listen to my words. You are not a burden, and you can get through this, and you will get through it. And it might suck for the people around you, right? And they might get the shits. They might not enjoy it. They might not be there for you the way you would like them to be sometimes. They might not know what to do. Some people might even make it harder, right? But I'm telling you right now, like I'm talking to a camera right now alone in my warehouse. But whoever's receiving this video, I'm telling you, I don't know the first thing about you, but you are not a burden. So you taking your own life and getting rid of yourself is not going to free anybody from that burden. So have a think about who you really are. Have a think about where you are right now in your life and where you could be in a few years. Because I've been there 7 years ago. Do you know how many things I've done in my life? How many achievements I've made? How much fun I've had? The friendships, the opportunities, the life, the new challenges, whatever I've had in that time. After I thought that I was the burden to everybody around me and that killing myself and getting rid of myself would be the best thing for them. There are two little girls in this world. I always do this when I'm talking about my daughters. There are two little girls in this world, and there's one beautiful lady that live up in the house up there that do not think I'm a burden. So if 7 years ago I thought that I was a burden, and if I'd gone through with that and taken my own life, they would not exist. Those two little girls wouldn't exist. This business wouldn't exist. I wouldn't be talking here right now to pass on this lesson to tell you that you are not a burden and that taking your own life is not going to solve anything and not fix anyone because you are not the problem. You're allowed to have problems. There are things about you you're allowed to fix, but you are not a burden. So don't do it. Keep living your life. Get through this thing, whatever it is. You're not a burden.